Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am GillianBerry, and today's video is going to be awesome and very much in demand because something huge and new just launched recently, and that is the 𝒔𝒂𝒗𝒆 juicer and blender in one, which is really awesome. This machine can do so many things, and as a raw vegan, I make a lot of things in a blender, which I've used my VITAMIX for years and years, and I make sauces, dips, smoothies, salad dressings, ice cream, everything you name it. So with this being a brand new product on the marketplace, people keep asking me, how does it compare? Is the C2 as good as your VITAMIX? So I'm going to show you comparing the machine that I use because you've seen me on this channel make things for years. You guys know if you follow me on Instagram in my stories, I made everything in here. So it's a good thing to compare it to. I got this one on Amazon in 2021 or 2022. I had a model before that as well, but this one was purchased in 2021. I just checked my Amazon orders, and it's the 𝒔𝒂𝒗𝒆 model. So there might be different models that would compare different, but just being real, comparing my old model to this new model, I'm going to show you guys what's up, show you the differences, and give you guys all the details you need to know if you're considering buying a C2 or what you want to do with your kitchen appliances. So one thing that's really convenient with this is obviously this is the first machine like this that I've heard of. If you guys have heard of another one, let me know down below. In my opinion, Nam is one of the best juicers in the world. You guys can save with my code too. I'll put it down below. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an affiliate with them. They're my favorite juicer by far. But one of the big differences, this does juice too. So this just does the smoothies and all the other things, but this does juice. And just going over like the physicalness, if that's a word, of these machines, this one has a cord at the back, the Nama C2, that comes right out. So I use this feature a lot. I put it away in the little reusable bags they give you with the whole product. And it's nice having just the one base on the counter. So this is an Airbnb I'm in right now, but my kitchen at home, my apartment kitchen is really small. So this benefits me a lot just having the one machine, using the one machine. So this cord does not come out at the back completely, but you can, and tell me on a newer VITAMIX, maybe it does, but on this, you just wrap it around like this, and I actually find it just so frustrating to do that I don't do it. So in that regard, like it was a bit more frustrating, but I mean, I still loved using it for years, obviously. And so we'll just make a quick juice in here in case you guys aren't aware. It's amazing. It makes such great quality juice, and it makes the juices, you get more juice out of your produce with this machine. I've compared it to my old juicer as well. So it's definitely worth the investment because you get more for your money with the produce you're buying. And juicing is so life-changing. I absolutely love it. So let's put on the juicing feature. This machine has different features labeled here. So you can do soups, you can do milled grains, you can do crushed ice, you can do smoothies, and you can do juices. So let's start the juice. So you guys can see I get so much juice out of it. This is delicious. South African oranges. These are amazing. So I'm just going to enjoy these quick, and then we're going to set up for some more meals in these machines. So right now we're going to make my current favorite salad dressing, which is a raw vegan ranch. It's delicious, loaded with natural ingredients, makes you feel great. And then after this, I'm going to show you guys a smoothie, obviously, because that's a big thing we use in these machines, and we want to see how they compare with blending. And then I'm going to show you guys an ice cream as well. And this machine does come with a sorbet attachment. So you can do, I already attached it to my juicer, but you put the sorbet attachment in the juicer, and then I'll show you guys how to make ice cream. So as you guys know, if you watch my channel, like I said earlier, I used to use the VITAMIX for everything, like the sauces, smoothies, dips, ice creams, everything. And I gave my VITAMIX away 2 or 3 weeks ago to my friend because I've replaced it with this machine. So for me, it's been just as good. And I just asked her to borrow it back so I could do the demo video. So that's why we're here doing this video for you guys. And so this recipe for this raw vegan ranch, it's so good. It's in my new ebook, which I will link down below. 100 raw vegan recipes, over 100 easy recipes, because that's what I like. The full recipe I have soaked cashews, first of all. So I've soaked these for 4 hours. You want to soak your cashews for, I would guess 4 to 12 hours. And it just makes them easier to blend, easier to digest. And so this recipe will be 1 cup of soaked cashews, the juice of 1 lemon. It'll be 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. It'll be a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and it'll be a little bit of salt and pepper, and then a little bit of water to blend. So I'm going to make a little extra. I'm going to do a double batch, so 2 cups of cashews and 2 of everything you saw, so I can put a bunch in my fridge for the next few days. And the lemon acts as a preservative, so it'll last me through the week for my salad dressings, and then I can just grab them and go. So I'm just loading the 2 cups of cashews. Like I said, I'm going to do a double batch, so I have extra. With the VITAMIX, you can get a smaller topper. Like I don't have it on me because I couldn't find it before I started filming. But I used to have, you can get a smaller topper for like sauces, dressings, and all that. So I was a little worried when I got the Nama, like, am I gonna be okay not having that smaller topper? Because I like to do my dressings and dips and stuff in there. But this has been perfect. Even in large topper, it's done everything amazing, and I haven't missed the small topper. So, but just so you guys know with blending, so this, it's always best what I did with this and what I do with this when you blend is you just start on low and then like work your way up to higher. And depending how you like the consistency of your dips and your dressings and stuff like that, I usually just start with a bit of water, see if I need more, and then I can open it up and add it in. And this ranch, if you guys wanna make this, you can make it a little bit thicker also, and you can use it for a dip. So it's good for a dip or a salad dressing. I like it. It's really simple. So with this, I'll start blending on the low, and then I'll work my way up to the high, and same with this one. So, and my cameraman and I, we were just trying to say which one's louder. We gotta tell them. I mean, they're both blenders. They both sound like blenders. I don't know, maybe one day in this universe, maybe Nama can come out with a blender that's silent one day. I don't know, guys. We gotta still do a lot of advancement for that, for a silent blender, but they both sound like blenders. I think my cameraman noticed he thought that the VITAMIX sounded louder, and I think this VITAMIX, this model at least, did sound a little bit louder than this. But I mean, they're both blenders, right? So we're gonna add a little bit more water. Okay, you can see the VITAMIX. I don't know if you can see it now, but there was just a little bit of steam coming off the VITAMIX. And then I just tested, and this does feel warm too because I blended on high. So what I do with these is I like to make my pastas in there like that too, and it's really great. But let's pour this. This is the ranch or raw vegan ranch from the C2. And I like my dressings thick. So if you guys like them thinner, just add more water. And then here we have our ranch from the VITAMIX. And it blended pretty good too, obviously. So there we have our two. You can see they both make great raw vegan ranches, but to me, I just love how I can do everything in the one machine. So for this smoothie, and I drink smoothies every day, I think they're delicious and they're a great meal replacement. I love them after my workouts and they just totally work for me. So I'm gonna do my current favorite recipe, which is cashew milk. You could also use almond milk or your choice of plant-based milk with this. And we all love plant-based milks, right? And then I'm gonna use 2 to 3 fresh bananas. I'm gonna use a couple huge handfuls of spinach, and I'm gonna use a tablespoon in each one of flax oil, which is so good for your brain, your mood, your skin. And so let's load these up. And one tip, no matter what blender you use, is it's always best to load things that are easier to blend at the bottom and then work your way up to the harder things. So we'll put like the milk and the greens, they will blend faster than the bananas. Well, everything blends pretty easy with this, but we'll put the frozen mangoes at the top. And I forget if I said frozen mango in this recipe. I think I forgot. We'll start loading with our cashew milk. And I'm gonna put the bananas in. I'll put 2 bananas in each one of these. One thing is when I make smoothies, I like them on the thick side, which you know if you watch my channel. And with the Vitamix, I used to have to sometimes open it up to like move things around or use like this to get things going and stop and start it sometimes with the smoothie or stop it and like shake it up a bit. With their blending technique, it's cool. This machine also has a digital clock on it too, but with this, a digital display. With this, when you blend, so it sets it, I think, to a minute, and then it stops and starts and blends it, like, so you don't have to stop it yourself. It's great. It does a really nice blending consistency. So you'll see it's a really cool feature. So I'm now gonna load this up with the spinach. Okay, so we're gonna put the mangoes in now. And you know, just a tip, when you blend frozen fruits or you make ice creams, a lot of times people will take them out of the freezer like 5 to 10 minutes before blending. It just softens them up a little bit and makes the blending process a little easier. Just so you guys know, like this seals really tight. So this seals tighter than this Vitamix right here, like for sure. It's a really tight sealing lid. This currently doesn't have a vacuum sealed topper that it comes with. And as far as I know, I don't think Vitamix does. I could be wrong, but I still love blending even without the vacuum. It's okay, whatever. And I might need to add some more milk. Sometimes I play around with it. So I'll see how they're blending. It looks like it might need a little bit more milk with how much frozen mango I have. I could have added a 3rd banana too, since I made such a big smoothie to make it even creamier. Or you could add a little bit of hemp seeds, will make your smoothie really creamy, but it's really good blending. I'm really happy with it. So there's the C2. And then I'll pour from my Vitamix. And I mean, it's blended good as well. Here we have, this is the Vitamix, and this is the C2. The blending quality is really freaking similar, almost the same, I would say. If I had to pick, and again, I swear to God, I'm not just saying this because I'm affiliated with them. If I had to pick, I would pick the C2 because I like how it has a stop and start function, and it just tends to like make the smoothie move up and down and create a perfect consistency. So I really do love that. Everything looks great. So like freaking the Nama definitely measures up, which is pretty cool. When they first told me about this product, I was blown away. I swear I'm like so excited about it. So for this recipe, we're gonna do an ice cream. So like I said before, I have made so many ice creams in the VITAMIX for years and years. And my favorite and my kids' favorite, and a lot of people I introduced to, is a very simple recipe. It's only 2 ingredients. So you use mango and you use passion fruit. It just has such a nice flavor together. It's so clean and healthy, sweet. We don't need all the garbage they put in a lot of the ice creams today. And this you can make right at home. So it's even better making it fresh and then you eat it. It's so good. So like I said, this you can make ice cream in or sorbet. So this comes with the separate sorbet attachment. So this is the juicing one that I took out to put a sorbet in, but the sorbet one is all solid, looks a little bit different, but the same type of thing. But if you wanted to do like ice cream like you do in here, you can do it in the blender topper that comes with this as well. We've got the same amount of mango here. We're gonna add 600 grams of mango and 1 passion fruit. And I mean, it's always good to repurpose things we don't use anymore, right? Reuse them, give them to people who might need them. So that's why I knew I didn't need my VITAMIX anymore. I gave it to my beautiful friend Alina, and she will use it every day, which is amazing. So if we're gonna get something new, it's always good to give out the old, just like in our closet and everything. We loaded this with our mango, and we're gonna put in 1 whole passion fruit. Oh my gosh, this had so much nice flavor, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna use my topper with this, and I'm gonna start on the lower, and then I'm gonna work my way up. This was the reason why I used to have 2 VITAMIXes, actually, you guys, and one of them like burnt out, so I can't use it anymore. That's why I didn't give it away to my friend. And then sometimes it burns out and like stops. So right now it's like overheated and it stopped. So I can't use that for a little bit. So let's move over to this and make our sorbet, and then we'll complete our ice cream. But I just used to just deal with that. I mean, it is what it is. The ice cream's still delicious. Let's hope this turns out. This is my first time with the sorbet. With the sorbet, you want to keep this closed and you want to have it come out of the other side. So let's see. I took this out of the fridge a little bit early, and then you want to feed it through the top. Let's get some passion fruit in there. So that's one good thing. You don't have to worry about overheating it, because I'm sure if you're a VITAMIX user, I'm sure I'm not the only one where it's overheated making ice cream. So look at this. Wow, I'm excited, you guys. And it's so fun doing things along with you guys for the first time. Like this is my first time using the sorbet attachment. So we'll go add the whole amount. And you guys, like I said, I'm at an Airbnb right now, and I don't have my little ice cream scooper. So I wanted to put it in a pretty little bowl. I made one mistake, you guys. See, I think I fed too much too. Like I think you're just supposed to wait for it. I ran out of a little patience and stuff. But I think you're supposed to wait and not put too much in at a time. You just feed it. But it's so easy making this, like I gotta say. And it's really impressive. We've got a nice passion fruit mango sorbet going on. It's exciting. Okay, we have our mango sorbet, our mango passion fruit. It looks amazing. I so wish I had my ice cream scooper because I would make this look so pretty, but this is real life, right? We don't always have like everything looking perfect, but this looks perfect. This is really exciting. I'm so excited about it. I'll try to smooth it out. And that's great ice cream. Look at that, you guys. And it looks like it's from a gelato shop. You guys, I remember the first time my VITAMIX did this when I was making ice cream, I thought it was just completely done. And I was like, oh no, I need my blender, because I blend so much stuff in my blender every day for my meals because it's just what I love. And I ordered a new one right away on Amazon. And then I realized, oh no, it comes back to life after it is done overheating. Okay, so this is complete. And again, don't judge because I don't have the ice cream scooper. I'm such a Virgo, I'm such a perfectionist, and I'm annoyed that I don't have it to look it pretty in here, but we just dig into this stuff anyway, right? So who cares? This was a different brand of mangoes, so you know, so the mangoes look a little bit different color too. Just if you like blender style ice cream over the sorbet, like I said, I did do it in the blender on here before too, so you can achieve the same type of thing. On the blend setting, I did it in there. I didn't find it, when I personally did it, I liked it on the blend setting because it was stopping and not doing it as good on the other like 1 to 10 type setting. Okay, so there we go. We have some nice sorbet. And again, don't mind my appearance of the sorbet, guys. And then we have our ice cream from the VITAMIX. And these mangoes were a different brand. These have a bit more color, but these are both delicious. That concludes our video. We did the ice cream. We did the juice in the beginning, which this machine can do, obviously, and this can't. I do so much juicing. So if you like juicing or you want to get into juicing, that can be super convenient for this machine. And then the other stuff blended like quite similar. Stuff took a similar amount of time, I would say. The only difference I noticed was with the ice cream, with this machine stopping and starting again. But otherwise, like, I mean, they're obviously both great quality machines. I personally do prefer the C2. I love how you can do both things in it. I like the way it blends. I like how you can do sorbet or ice cream. And I just love having just the one base. I love it. I think it looks chic and it's amazing. I love it. Let's get blending. Let's get juicing. Let's get healthier no matter what that means for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.